All right, get right to the point with this. Again and again and again, this fan base all don't never listen. And I'm just beginning to think they fall for it because they're trying to, get their views or get some likes or get some subs. It's their worst, you know, the content creators are getting worse than ESPN and Fox Sports and all these other motherfucking outlets. And Jerry Jones love it. And what they don't understand is when you feed into the Jerry Jones's bullshit, you're killing the fan base. You're making us look bad. And two things that got on my nerves yesterday is elections, Democrat, Republican, they both ain't shit. That's how I feel. They both ain't shit. And Jerry Jones and the Odell Beckham potential fiasco. Listen, I love Odell Beckham Jr. I used to make fun of Odell Beckham because of the suspect shit he did, but he is a hell of an athlete. I have just tons of respect for his father. And it would be great if Odell came here. But come on, man. If you're going to make a move, you're going to do it. That's the cowboy way. There isn't rumors and speculations and all of this shit. They're going to get right to the meat and potatoes and make it happen. Those actions are going to speak louder than the fucking words. But the Dallas Cowboys established 1960. Jerry Jones, owner, GM, and everything. Son Stephen Catboy Jones, and even Will McClay. They know how to play this fan base. And yet again, Cowboy Nation has failed for it. And I was just like, you know what? Let me say something about this shit. Do I believe Odell Beckham Jr. is coming to the Cowboys? No. No. If he does, no. Well, I can't even just get it out. No. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I personally don't believe he's coming. I believe Odell's waiting, and this may sound weird to some people, but I believe that Odell Beckham Jr. is waiting for the winner of the Dallas Cowboys New York Giants Thanksgiving game. And he's going to sit. It's like putting a man and an animal in the fucking Roman arena and letting them fight it out to the death. And that's exactly what I believe he's doing. He's going to make a decision after the Cowboys Giants game. Seriously, if they had room for him on the Philadelphia Eagles, he'd go to the Eagles easily. Easily, he'd go to the Eagles. But they loaded. They don't even want Odell. They're a young group, and they don't want some old head coming in. And in NFL standards, he's an old head. Would it make a difference for the Cowboys? Fuck yeah. Would it make a difference for the Giants? I don't know because I don't really know the Giants like that. For the Cowboys, and I said this to Laura Brunson, and I said this to a few people that's talking about this number one, no, strength in numbers, absolute strength in numbers. It's not about who's a number one or CeeDee Lamb is not a number one. It's not that. If you can get a talent like that and put him with the talent that you got, strength in numbers, just like everybody is dreaming about the Odell Beckham Jr. thing, is because OBJ, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Noah Brown, two young tight ends, Dalton Schultz, Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, who is starting to look like dual threat Dak. That's it with a surprisingly starting to get his shit together offensive line. Now, would that make a difference in the regular season? Yes. Postseason, man, I've seen talent. This team have had talent and just have shit the bed in the postseason. So who the hell knows? Odell wants a farewell bag. If you listen closely to what he just had an interview, he was talking about teams he wouldn't mind going to. You can see everybody throwing the Michael Parsons and Dez Bryant tweets around, and he replies to him. He's pretty much telling you, even in the interview, he told you, I want this long term, pretty much. And this is it. If Odell goes somewhere and win a ring, he's going to retire. Beckham is just trying to get a farewell bag. Now, I'm not saying he's going to go sit on his ass. He's going to give everything he can to whatever organization that picks him up, be it Giants, 49ers, Eagles, Cowboys, it doesn't matter. He's going to give them all he has left. This is why, as a veteran, world champion, wide receiver, he can pretty much pick his destination. And I'm not mad at him. But this is about, it ain't really even about money. It's about, this is my last bag. This is my farewell tour. I want to look good doing it. I don't want to be out of the postseason race. I want to get as far as a conference title game and possibly in Arizona in February. And if your organization can't do it, I'm not going. I like you guys. I fuck with you guys, but I'm trying to win now. I'm not trying to win 2 years from now. We got to get it right now. We got to get it this year or possibly next year. That's it. And Cowboy fans have for years been in love with names. The names in the last 20 years haven't got a shit. Jason Witten didn't get us a ring. Tony Romo didn't get us a ring. Des Bryant didn't get us a ring. Miles Austin didn't get us a ring. DeMarcus Ware didn't get us a ring. Jay Ratliff didn't get us a ring. So falling in love with a name is a death sentence to me because today's Dallas Cowboy fans don't understand you got to earn that shit. Chuck Howley earned that shit. Bob Lilly earned that shit. Tony Hill earned it. They earned it. These guys earned it. Tony Dorsett earned it. Emmett, Aikman, they all earned it. Russell Maryland, they all earned it. Larry Brown, they all earned it. These dudes, they're blue checks, social media, blah, blah, blah guys, selling their merch, happy about regular season wins and mediocrity, and then going on a talk show or something talking about we'll run it back again. You know what I'm saying? This whole smoking packs thing. You got to put, do the Dallas Cowboys got potential to be a contender? Hell yes, they do. One of the best defenses I have seen in a long time. Top two in my book. Not just Michael Parsons. Talking as a collective. When you say Dallas defense, yes, you will say Michael Parsons, but the collective is working. Tony Pollard showed up and showed out in one game. Did a damn good job, and I'm not mad at him. Now I want to see what the tandem looks like. We're going up against a man who people keep. I seen some people on Twitter talking about, oh, Cowboy fans shouldn't fear Aaron Rodgers just because Aaron Rodgers played like this against them. Does it not mean he's going to play like this against Dallas? So it does concern me. Beating Aaron Rodgers in Lambeau, it could be something of great significance for the Cowboys. And I love to see it happen. The next 3 games are going to tell us everything we want to know about this organization for the rest of the year. I'm not talking about Philly. The next 3 games. So Odell, who people, 1 minute he's not ready, 1 minute he's ready. I believe that my personal opinion, this isn't based on 105.3 The Fan or anybody else's or Jean-Jacques Taylor's or Cowboy Nation or this person or that person. I believe that the man is waiting for A, to see what the Cowboys do in Lambeau, B, to see if the Cowboys can beat the Giants and if they can keep this momentum going. So basically what I'm saying is Green Bay, Minnesota, and then the Giants. And if they can go 3-0, they're going to get Odell. If not, he's not coming here. Do I believe personally that he'll come here? No. I believe it was just, I've seen what Melvin Gordon did it when he was coming out of Wisconsin. He did it when he was on somebody's talk show and he had the Cowboy shirt on. Jamal Adams have done it. We've seen too many guys do this shit. And we've seen too many fans fall for the clickbait in the social media dick riding of wanting one of these guys. And this time it's happening, and this is the worst I've ever seen it. Worst. Seriously. We've got to be careful with the news, but a lot of people, or to me, they're using it to base their likes and retweets and build their sub count up, and I'm not going to do that. I don't believe Odell Beckham's coming here. I believe Odell Beckham is just another in a long line of veteran players, free agents that are using the name the Dallas Cowboys to fucking drive up their price. And in Odell Beckham's case, drive up the price to get a fucking farewell bag off somebody. Now, like I said, and I repeat this one more time, he is going to give you everything he got left in the tank, but I don't believe it's for the Cowboys. I believe it could be possibly for either a return farewell for the Giants, or who the fuck knows? Maybe even Buffalo. Because they are literally one piece away from fuck what happened with the Jets. They could use him. The Chiefs can use him. And he mentioned something. He mentioned something too that really caught my attention, and I hope this is just some truth. He mentioned something about not like he don't like playing on artificial turf. He prefers grass. And if you think of that, I think of Kansas City, and that's really it. Or Baltimore. Everybody else, Buffalo, Cowboys. I know he ain't going to Green Bay. So who the fuck knows? But I know that Jerry Jones, in his infinite wisdom, is again pimp handing the hell out of Cowboy Nation. I am not a member of Cowboy Nation. I am an honest ass Cowboy fan. Fuck Cowboy Nation. Sorry. I don't give a fuck. Cowboy Nation dick rides things, and they jump up to make content. And I'm not that person. My content moves when I'm ready to give my opinion. And I've sat back and I've watched this and laughed my ass off at it, because just like just like Julio Jones did, just like Jamal Adams did, just like a lot of people have done it. They use the Cowboys as leverage to get a bag, to run the brinks, to get that cheese. And here we go again with another one. And we can't be foolish enough to fall for it. It would be great to get them. It would be. It would be great to get them. And the dick riding would be on levels I've never seen it before. I already know that. If Odell Beckham Jr. signed to the Cowboys, Jesus Christ. Then, of course, you'll have, well, if we got Odell, why didn't we keep Amari Cooper? Let me explain something to y'all about Amari Cooper, and y'all don't get it. And I said this. I said this time last year. I said when Amari Cooper jumped up and was talking about, not being vaxxed and not doing this and not doing that, and he spread COVID because he was the spreader. When he spread COVID throughout the locker room, I said Amari Cooper will not be here. No, it didn't have nothing to do with money. As you all see, they got the money. He didn't get along with Dak Prescott. If you don't get along with the quarterback, if you spread COVID, the locker room really don't like you, you're out of here. It's as simple as that. This ain't hard. I mean, it's business. So Amari Cooper's not here behind business. It had nothing to do with money. It's business. Odell Beckham, veteran wide receiver. I do believe the Cowboys are talking to Odell, but Odell wants his farewell bag. And he's told him, I want my farewell bag. I'm not saying he's trying to, finesse money out of Dallas, but is it worth it? You still got some guys, you got to give out some chips to Odell. You got a lot of guys in that free agent class that you want to sign and bring back next season. So stop letting Jerry Jones pimp you, Cal. Cowboy Nation, stop letting Jerry Jones pimp you. Get some facts and do your own research. Do your own fucking research. Don't go by what you see on Mike Fisher or that bum Mark Holmes or anybody. Do your own research. It's right there. When the man is saying, I want to go where I can win, he replied right there to Michael Parsons and told him, I want to go where I can win. He told Jesse Holly he said it. I really don't like playing on artificial turf. I really want to go where I can play on grass. I like the natural shit. Now I don't know how you look at it. I know how I look at it. That's like, I don't know. And then you got to think about coming off multiple ACL injuries. You know, your twilight of your career. You got a ring, but you really you want to run one more just to give your all to the league. And I'm not mad at it. We watching Aaron Rodgers is doing that right now. He's giving the league everything before he walks away. We're watching Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback, one of the greatest NFL players of all time. He's putting it all on the field before he officially walks away. We watched Drew Brees do it. We watched some of the greatest NFL athletes do it. He's giving their all. They're giving their all before they walk away. And Odell Beckham Jr. is the same way, and he want to make sure not only my bag is secured, my legacy is intact. I'm giving this all for this team, and I don't want to be sitting here losing in a wild card. I don't want to be sitting here losing in a divisional round. I want to go to a team that's going to put up a fight and get as far as a Super Bowl. I'm going to say a conference title game or a Super Bowl. And if the Dallas Cowboys haven't won a divisional round game since the Clinton administration in Living Color, Martin, Yo MTV Raps, Carl Kanai, Fubu Fat Farm, Shabazz Brothers, all members of the Wu-Tang Clan were still together performing. Biggie and Tupac were here. He is definitely going to weigh his odds joining the Dallas Cowboys established 1960. I don't blame him. Would it be great? Yeah. Would it make for good media and headlines and shit like that? Yeah. Fantasy points? Yeah. What's all that got to do with winning a Lombardi? What's all that got to do with winning the NFC? It remains to be seen. That's it. That's all. Want to get this out. Seriously. I just think that Cowboy fans, they drink too much of the Jerry Jones Kool-Aid, which Jerry Jones is backhanding them. And when you're drinking that goddamn Kool-Aid, this looked like some Jim Jones Guyana tragedy shit. Stop wanting to walk up and drink the Kool-Aid, do some research, give it time. Don't just want to go run for a retweet or a like, comment, and subscribe. Or, just shit like that. I know we're in a content age. I know we're in a clickbait age. But here, I'm only going to give you the real. Stop being delusional. We got a good team. Is it enough? Who knows? Green Bay, Minnesota, and the Giants, that's going to tell us everything we need to know going into December about the Dallas Cowboys of 2022. With or without Odell Beckham Jr. And that's the truth. With that being said, just wanted to do this. Plus, I want to give us a test run right quick with the recording. I hate to say this, but please like, comment, subscribe, share. It's your boy Simon Says. TCE, brethren, straight up. Natives, no nation. Always understand that. I speak for the natives. I don't speak for a nation. There's 80% of these fools I don't talk for. I talk for the ones that are the real listening Cowboy fans that do their research and want the honest opinions of a Dallas Cowboy fan. 214-469-817, Luke 12. It's your boy. I'm gone.